What's up, you guys? We're out here in the field. I'm gonna show you my step-by-step process on how I do headlights, man. And I wanna be honest, this is something that I'm actually still perfecting and still learning. So you guys are about to see the real on how this is gonna be. So I don't wanna sit here and act like I know that every little thing about headlights, but I know enough to get the job done. Because what you wanna start with, we got the 2000 grit. Got these from Harbor Freight, 1500 grit, and then 1000 grit. These are the three that I use. I got my heavy cut polish pad, and then I got my, that's the heavy cut, and then that's gonna be just cut right there, cut and polish. But anyways, I'm gonna start with the 2000 right here. So the lower the number is gonna be aggressive. The higher is gonna be the more fine. So we're going with the least aggressive right now, and I'm gonna see how that does. If it doesn't work for me, then I will go down a step lower and then follow back up with the 2000. So anytime you go low, you gotta bring it up a little bit to polish out the scratches you put in, and you gotta keep going up, take them out. So I like to start off with the least, that one and done, and I'm wet sanding, so I'm gonna make sure it's wet. A lot of people would tape off their section, but me, I know what I'm doing, man. We don't need that.
How many of these have you done before?
I would say about 40 to 50.
Oh, for a good amount.
Yeah, a cool amount. It's not something that I really like doing, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like doing headlights, but it is really easy money. I met some guys that do headlights only, nothing else. And of course, their pricing is gonna be a lot more. Yeah, I do this as an add-on, it's 85.
How did you learn how to do headlights?
YouTube.
Yeah, that's it.
And then getting out with other detailers, watching them do it. What I realize is everybody has their own way. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody has their own way. Every time you get around somebody different, they're gonna tell you something different. You shouldn't do it that way. That's wrong. Hey, but as long as them headlights coming out nice and they work for you, then hey, I'm rolling with it. So you wanna tape it because you don't wanna scratch the exterior of their paint. So you really don't have to worry about that, because if I was to do something like that, which I'm not, you would polish it out with the polisher. Yeah. So you'll see the yellow film coming off. And I don't apply too much pressure. I'm just like lightly gliding. More pressure you put, more different kind of scratches you got to get out. So I just lightly glide across it. And you'll normally be able to look at the headlights on how damaged and how yellow they are, and you'll really know like the kind of grit that you would have to take. And after analyzing this seems like a one and done. So this should literally take me about 25 to 30 minutes for both of them. The trickier headlights for me are the ones that are really, really bad, and you gotta go through all different kind of grits. And let me know in the comments down below what kind of methods you guys take. So the harder section, which is why you would normally tape it off, is in this corner right here. So we wanna come and be very careful. I'll fold it up a little bit smaller. The polisher will probably even be able to take out. I probably didn't even need to sand this. Some headlights you could just polish them out. But all right, that's done. So it's gonna look really hazed. You know what? I'm feeling so confident that I'm gonna do both of them. Polish them both at the same time. So, I'm feeling like that's gonna do it right there.
And the thing, you just wait for it to dry?
Yeah, no, I gotta polish them with the polisher. Yeah, but I'm getting the film off first. Reyes was like, that's it? That's what it look like?
It looks really easy.
I would go through the process and polish it and then come to this one, but I said I'm feeling so confident that I'm gonna knock them both out at the same time. Because normally you wouldn't want to jump the gun and do it again if you know that that's not gonna work. And then what if I had to take it down to the 15 and you know. So now we're about to do the heavy cut. What I'm using is ballistic compound, PNS. So this is what I use. You come over here.
Oh, they got real foggy.
Yep. Smear it all in. I'm gonna turn it to the highest. I'm gonna actually pop the hood, bro. Which is what I should have did in the first place.
Hey, like you said, bro, like you said, you know?
Yeah,
you're figuring it out too.
Exactly. When you see all the scratches, don't panic. When I first did it, I was panicking. I was like, how is this gonna come out?
All right, Wayne, what's next?
Next step, polish. Make it look a lot more shiny. There's one spot on here that I'm a little worried about that I might have to take it down another grit, which is that little spot right there.
Right now.
All right, so right now I see this little outline right there that I want to get out. So I'm gonna take it down to 1,500. I'm not gonna take it down to 1,000. So we're gonna see if it's gonna get that out now. From 1,500, we're gonna see if it's gonna get that out, and then we're gonna follow back up with the 2,000. All right, next. Dang, I'm hooking them up. I got the 5-year legend coating I'm about to throw on here.
What do you got coated?
So you don't want that yellow film to come back. So this is gonna, you know, secure it, lock it in, that shine, just like you would the exterior. You know, you decontaminate it, clay bar it, clean the scratches off, and then you lock in that shine. It gets no better than that, man. I do this with all my headlights. I coat them. I know not everybody does that. Some people do the sealant on there. Some people put a wax, just whatever they want to do to put on there. I want to give them that heavy duty, man. Hey y'all, I got to go. I forgot I got to do the engine. And then I got the headlights over there, and we racing against the light, and I got another detail to go to. But other than that, that's a wrap. That's how I do my headlights. You know, drop it down in the comments down below. Let me know how you do it. Let me know if you have an easier way. And y'all stay tuned for the next video. Let's go.